Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building another build that is quite oddly shaped, and this time, as you can already guess, I think, it's the letter K. And as you can see, I built it, but then I rotated it on the lot because I thought about how I would actually lay everything out and where everything would go, so I decided it didn't make sense how I originally put it down and I rotated it. And as you can see, I'm already finished with the floor plan. I'm just painting the walls and I put down some tiles, and now I'm outside and painting the walls and also the, well, ceiling, if you can call it that. I decided to, the roof, not the ceiling. I decided to not have like a traditional roof because it just would have been a nightmare to actually try, and I honestly couldn't be bothered to do it. Outside, I put, of course, some trash cans and a mailbox because that is required for a residential lot. And then I started with the bathrooms. And the first one that I did is the parents' bathroom. And as you can see, it's like a bathroom that you go through to get to the master bedroom and the master suite. So it's like the entrance almost, but yeah, I think it's a little bit weird, but at the same time, I couldn't figure out how to do it differently, so I decided to just go with it. The same thing can be said for the bathroom for the kids. That is also accessible from two doors, from the two different kids' bedrooms. But yeah, I just couldn't figure out how else I would lay it out, so I just did it like that. Which maybe I could have spent more time and tried to figure out something differently, but I actually thought it would be fine like I did it. And I think in real life it would be quite annoying because, of course, if your sibling forgets to unlock your door, you can't get in without going through their bedroom. But yeah, that is like a real life problem. In The Sims, it's not really a problem, I think. At least not enough of one that you actually have to bother to change it. And in the right bottom part of the K, I put like the living room and dining room and also an office. So that space is like more of a public area. And in the office, which is quite large as you can see, I put three desks and two of them have computers. The other one is like a plain desk where maybe the kid can do their homework and stuff without having to use the computer. Then I also had an office area in the parents' suite, so they have another set of computers. So there are four computers on this lot, and because the two kids' rooms each have two beds, there is space for six people living on or in this build. So yeah, four computers is still quite a lot for six Sims, but it just worked out that way, and I thought it looked fine like I did it. And as you can see, now I'm in the two bedrooms for the children, and one of them is for like a little bit older children, and the other one is for toddlers. And I use the same bed, just different swatches, and I put down a bunch of toys in the toddler's bedroom and also a bookcase and Blarfy, of course. And then I went outside and started on the patio, and I put down a table with six chairs, which is actually just enough for the family. So they can't really invite anyone to sit outside. Inside, they would have space for two more, I think, but outside, they don't. But of course, in the sense, that isn't really a problem either. And then I put down some other lighting because I just lit it up with some random saucer light to actually be able to see what I'm doing, but now I'm actually deliberately choosing the lighting options that I wanted. Then I moved on to the windows, which are also lighting options in a sense. because of course they let in the sunlight. And yeah, I put them down wherever I thought, okay, here it made sense to have some windows, and I put them down. I basically used just one kind of windows everywhere, except in the living area back to the backyard, because there I used really large windows, and in the bathrooms where I used smaller windows, which of course both made sense because you don't want large windows facing outward to the streets because people can look in and it's just a little bit weird. And also, you don't want really large windows in general for the bathrooms because, yeah, people can look in and it's weird. And then I did some landscaping and put down some trees and some bushes to fence in the backyard. And I also did some terrain painting for the landscaping so it blends in well. And then I moved back inside and started with the decorating. I just went to the decorations tab and started backwards and moved my way through the different tabs and categories and put down whatever I thought would make sense and I thought would look fun in the bedrooms or in any of the rooms basically. I also put down carpets, I hadn't done so yet, and of course carpets can pull a room together quite nicely, and I think it actually brightened up the whole build a lot because I used a dark swatch of the flooring, of the wooden flooring, and I used some brighter carpets, so it actually looks a lot brighter than before. Then I also put down a bunch of curtains. Of course, that also makes sense because people can't look in anymore. And I used quite plain swatches for that, except in the toddler's bedroom. There I really like using the colorful ones because of course toddlers like colors, so yeah, I just like using them. Everywhere else I don't like using them, the colorful ones, because oftentimes they just don't fit and the colors are actually quite weird, and yeah, I don't like using those. And then I moved on to the pictures and the plants and put a bunch of those down to make the build more lively. And then I was finished with the build. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!